Hey, welcome, all my right thinkers. Thanks for tuning in. Check out your boy, D Farm. Thinking right out here in the lab with a little attitude because I'm tired of certain things, so I gotta, you know how I do, bring it to your attention. Let's stop giving advice that we don't live by. So that's the lesson today. Let's get it started. I got a little attitude, so I'm trying to calm down as I go. Writers of 25 rule live by storytelling, story with a message. There's always a message in my stories for life. I give you life lessons. You tune in to receive them. I appreciate you. We got a good thing going. Let's do what we do. Right thinking mission is to enlighten, inspire, educate, and motivate you, the individual, to a higher spiritual level of enlightenment. Right thinkers' way of life through mental and spiritual discipline, practice daily, will help and guide you to obtain your goal of reaching spiritual enlightenment, aka know thyself. My missions at all right thinkers, know thyself. If you're a right thinker, your goal is to know thyself. See where we're going with this? Let's get that together. So I asked the question, do you know you? You will when I'm through. That's what I'm here to do. It's rhetorical, but if you know how to answer for yourself, tune in. I got you. A person who knows not and knows not that they know not is foolish. Disregard them. A person who knows not and knows that they know not is simple, but you can teach them. That's why I do what I do for you. I appreciate you too. Stay tuned. I got more for you. A person who knows not and believe and think that they know is dangerous. Avoid them. I do. A person who knows and knows not that they know is spiritually asleep. I can awaken them. I'm the spiritual alarm clock here to wake you up with knowledge of self. That's what I do for you. A person who knows and knows that they know is wise. Follow them. All these persons reside in you. Right thinkers, know thyself, and to my yacht be true. Right thinkers. Let's talk about only give life advice that you live by. That's right thinkers philosophy. I'm so annoyed. Stop giving the young people bad life advice, please. For all you teachers, preachers, wannabe leaders, stop giving advice you don't use in your daily life. But I'm trying to no, because it's very hypocritical. Because when what you say don't match what you do, they're watching, looking, and listening at you, so they can see the hypocrisy in that. So that's a no for all teachers, anybody in the role model position. You can't do that. It's disingenuous and it's not good for the person who follow or listening to you and you perpetrating the fraud. The only good life advice is the ones that you experience for yourself. Then you can give the advice and know what it's about life, what yours. Right thing philosophy is all about my life. That's why I call it life advice. See, I get real passionate, I get caught up. But that's how, that annoys me to no end. I only, but I'll speak for myself. I can only speak for it. But what I'm saying is just annoying. I only give my own life experience advice. That's true life advice. My own. That's I'm speaking from my position, my opinion, my experience. That's how I teach. That's my style. If you're going to give life advice, and a lot of us do, don't, if you give life advice that you don't live by, you giving the wrong advice. If you have experienced it, don't give it. Why? Because you're going to be wrong. Why? You don't know. That's why. You don't know. It's better to say I don't know than give the wrong advice or what you thought or what you heard or what you read. That's not life advice. All right, calm down. See, we get caught up in, well, I read so and so book. I read a lot of damn books. Excuse me. Means nothing if what? I don't implement what I learned and use it to find out if what they said is what it is. I live by what I teach, aka or preach, however you want to look at it. But I'm not telling you something that I don't do. I'm not giving you advice, something that I don't live by. My whole basis and foundation for my right thinking philosophy is my way of life. I live by my teachings, aka the principle that I've learned to master over the years. I can do that on a day-to-day basis, and that's what I do. When I give you life advice, it's about what I know, not about what I read, thought, think, or heard. Life advice means just that. I'm so angry. Calm down. So calm down. I catch myself sometimes. I'm freaking out. All right. Again, I give you a life story. It's my life story. Yeah, no made up mythology. I don't have to. I can just tell you what I use us as examples. That's my whole purpose. That's my style. My teaching style is based on my authenticity from my experiences that I learned and lived for myself. Feet don't fail me now. I'm about to run. I'm going to grab my mother-in-law. All right. But I raised personally. I got 2 college graduates that I helped through life, okay? And my thing was so nice, what? I did it twice. My life advice was so nice, I did it twice. And both of them advanced in life with my advice to better their life. And that's what I do. So I'm here teaching. So you want to know, well, who you taught? How many? No, don't worry about my children are my best students. They didn't have no choice. They didn't have a choice, okay? They got the butter from the duck. But the main thing with me is, again, the sage title means I live by my teachings. Why? Because I know they work. If you use them, I do daily. That's why. And that's how I know. Been doing it for years. It ain't nothing new to me. I have my best friend and pastor, who's a diehard Bible thumping Christian, love the brother, who also practices what he preaches. That book, oh, he ain't no joke with that thing. He ain't no joke with that book. And I got nothing but respect. I fellowship with my dude and his church family, my best friend outside the church, but the family, my church family, I go and fellowship with them. Why? Because they do what I like to do. Worship God and do the right thing. And that's what they do. So I fellowship with them. Okay. I know him personally, not just as a pastor, like my best friend. And have been knowing this brother for over 45 years, going on 50 years. He's still the same dude. Religiously, biblically. He ain't changed a bit. He still got that Bible in his ear. I like when I'm hanging out with him. Nobody knows he's the pastor, but just the way that he conduct and carry himself, they know it's something about him. That cracks me up because he carries it. He just oozes that God-fearing man. All right, and he's an excellent plumber, master plumber. Okay, I've been knowing that since like I said, we've been 45 years. We met in the plumbing business. I was a carpenter, but he's a better pastor and leader of his church flock than he is a plumber. And I respect his plumbing skills, but I also admire his teaching and his philosophical way of teaching his church and how he run his flock. Much respect. Well, I'm part of it. That's how much I respect it. How about that? Okay. He practiced what he preaches and teaches. Only I talk to him daily. 10 years ago, I was told, look, man, everybody want to talk about God all the time. Okay, you entitled to your opinion. He said, brother, right? Whenever you want to talk about God, give me a call. We talk daily. Okay, so yeah, and been over 10 years now. So we just started doing that. It's funny. But if you're leading, if your leader who's leading you is living and leading right, then all those who follow him will be all right. Why? Y'all going the right way. Y'all doing the right thing. That's why I fellowship with y'all. And to a man level. Why? Because they there. We all there for the right reason. And my dude, he doing his job. Again, what you do. That's it. And the life lessons that he's teaching from his own life experience. Yeah, he gave a testimony. I laughed because I said, yeah, when you feel like your leader is just like you down with following him. Why? You think he's just like you. That's why. So, yeah, he got the power of the people. He got the trust and the belief in the people. And I'm one of the people. All right? But if you're a leader and you're leading the right way, those who follow you, they'll be all right. I haven't had a discrepancy with his philosophical points of view in 10 years that I've been hanging out with him. I've yet to say, yo, man, I ain't, no, not near time. Not near time, okay. But if you going to give life advice or if you going to preach life, it better be right, meaning you need to use it and practice it yourself. He's a perfect example of that biblical concept. I'm the perfect example of my right thinking philosophy concept. Two doing different things, but doing the same thing. You feel me? So that's what I'm trying to get across. But all the life advice I give is only what I have lived. So I know it's right. Why? I've done it. Again, I can only give and teach what I've done and what I know. That's it. Okay? Back itching. Okay. Now, I teach my right thinking philosophy. If what they say, and what I have to teach wasn't my part of my part, if who you're dealing with, whoever you're following, leading, whatever, instructing, if what they're saying is not matching what they're doing, walk away. They, trust me, if they don't match what they're doing, don't trust them. Walk away. Why? They're lying. Simple. When there's no balance, there's an injustice there. Just walk away. You ain't got to correct it. No, that ain't your job. When you recognize it, you walk away. When you recognize, okay, 3-card Monty, I know game. So when you recognize that there's some, why would you participate? Just walk away. You ain't got to blow up the spot. You ain't got, no, just walk away. Okay? That's another part about what? Gaining wisdom in life. Learning when what? To walk away. Okay? The person I will take advice from in life will be someone who I know they know what they're talking about from their experience. Took a lot of my advice from my dad. Not that it was all good, but still advice from his experience. So again, first-hand knowledge is always good, but experience is always the best teacher. But life advice should only be given to people who want to truth. And you should only give them what you know, not what you think, what you heard, or what you read. That's another thing about life advice. Life meaning your life. If you don't have an experience, tell them I don't know. Simple as that. Moving on. All right. Again, I don't want life experience. I don't want life advice to somebody who don't have experience. That's just me personally. If you ain't done it, I ain't trying to hit you with no. I done read books. I done heard no. But if you don't know, let it go. Moving on. Okay. If I give you life advice, trust that it's right. Why? Because I used it, I experienced it, and I'm only giving it to you for that reason. If I didn't, I wouldn't give it to you. I don't sell you nothing that I don't do or use. I was a drug dealer. I didn't sell drugs that I didn't do. These new guys, they just sell them. They don't know what it is. They don't care what it is. They just want the money. New style, new jack hustling, they call them. All right. Don't get high in your own supply. When I come from a weak game, a whole lot of lanes fall victim of the game why only true hustlers can think when under the influence. I was brought up under the influence. I do my best thinking under the influence. I remember when I guys say, I drive better when I'm drunk. I thought that was the dumbest thing in the world. And today, I'm sure, in their mind, I know what they mean. I know what they say, but no, that's not for real. Why? Dude, why think they got DUI? Ain't no reason. No, that's not a good thing. But back in the day, they didn't give a damn. Okay, drunk driving? Shit, everybody drunk driving. All right, let me wrap this up. Yeah, appreciate you tuning in. I'm trying to get across a point to my students and to my teachers or preachers, whoever. But don't do the injustice to the young people who wasn't giving a whole bunch of nonsense and your idiotic, concept. Just tell the truth. If you don't know, say that. That's it. If you know, give them what you know. But if you're not doing it and you telling them and they should see that you're not, they're not going to listen to you. You lose your credibility. Okay? Moving on. Again, all my life advice is what I experience and practice when daily to this day, right now. Whatever I tell you about, I'm doing it. So good don't make a difference. Okay. I used to do it. I don't do it no more. I know about it. Okay, but I'm not doing it. I can tell you about that too. Please, all my teachers, don't give the life advice that you don't practice for yourself. It's a bad object for you. They watch, they listen, and then what you tell them about life, you ain't showing them in your life. Why should they listen to you? And then what you do in your life contradicts what you told them about life. Oh, you got a problem. Feel me? Parents who kids come back and ask them, why did you lie to me? They got to answer that for themselves. That's why I tell my kids the truth. So I don't care how they no, just give them the truth. Why? Don't come back and ask me why I ain't lie to you. I told you the truth. Okay, moving on. If you tell me something you never done, don't waste your time. But you heard about it, you read about it. Don't waste your time. Why? That's a waste of my time. There's nothing there to substantiate what you're telling me. Why should I, waste my time listening to it? I don't roll like that. As a teacher, I want facts. I want proof. I don't want hearsay. I want thoughts and opinions and beliefs. Moving on. I can't and I won't follow anyone who only talks from what their opinion, their belief, or hearsay, or what they read. Don't care. Don't care about none of them aspects that you speaking from. If it ain't from your experience, don't waste my time, please. If you're gonna advise me, and I'll take advice in life always, you better know what the hell you talking about, and it better show me that in what you're doing that I should listen to you. I got an old head in church. Love my man, the elder of the church. He told me how, you fabulous, you this, yeah. He said, but don't change. My man, right there, that endured me to him. Why? Because he been telling me that for the last 10 years. And I asked him, I changed. He said, no, you ain't changed. That's right, don't change. So, yeah, I'm right on board. So, again, when life advice comes from somebody who's living and doing, you can respect that. Okay? You still the man that I thought he was 10 years ago. I ain't changed my opinion about him at all. Him and his wife love him. The elders in the church. They the smart ones in the church. Okay, he told me a few years ago. He said when his wife was following me back when I was back with scrapping. All right, but he said, my man, I love you. He said, but why I gotta see your face on my phone at 4:00 in the morning? Back then I was up early. He said, my wife loves you, but I look over, it's 4:00 in the morning. You tell me, hey. Love my man. All right, let me wrap it up for you again. I appreciate you tuning in. You know I'm having fun. I got to wrap it up. Let me explain this to you one more time. I can't, I don't, and I won't give any life advice about what I thought, what I read, or what I believe. Only what I experienced and what I know. I owe you that as a teacher. I owe you that much, and that's what I'm gonna give you every time out. So you ain't gotta worry about it being shorted on any of those things. Those things I hold dear, and make sure I get it done. And in closing, right thing, I appreciate you tuning in, and may you all live to be 100. Me, 100 minus that day. So I never know that my right thinkers who always know the only life advice you give is the one that you practice every day. That's why I do it. Hope you do too. Hope you enjoy the lesson. I got to go. I'll be right back.